Welcome to City Code Tip of the Week. My name is Daisy Leone. I teach Chinese at Hall High School at West Hartford. Today I'm going to share with you a project I do for Chinese 3. The title is My Dream House Project. This is a low-tech, hands-on, and showcase students' creativity. My students really enjoyed it. So here we go. So the project includes two parts. One is a floor plan and then a writing portion. This is what I give to the students. Depends on your needs and what you teach in your class. You can alter this. So in the floor plan, I have students include 6 different rooms and a number of different items that we learn inside of a house. The purpose is to have students have enough material in these rooms so they can write about it and the location, the color, how to describe all these items in their writing portion. And I'm going to show you a few samples. This is a student who did a house. So inside you see these pieces they cut out from magazines. There's also a balcony, a chimney. So this student who choose to draw on their own, so I also give them an option that they can draw on their own or they can cut out their own pictures. And so this student include an outdoor area, looks like a garden, and so they can also discuss and talk about outdoor area. Here are some writing samples. And this is the third one. As you can see, there are some phrases that have students mark the pinyin, which is the pronunciation in Chinese, and the English meaning. These are the words that they haven't learned in my class. And so in all my writing assignment, I have students mark them for phrases that they want to talk about. However, we haven't learned in class. So this is I call it Onward Policy. When students Google Translate, they are not allowed to translate a whole sentence, a complete sentence. Instead, they can translate phrases that they haven't learned or characters. And then they need to mark their pinyin, which is the pronunciation, and then the English meaning. The purpose is for the students to really learn the word that in their writing, they what they want to talk about. The other reason is when other students exchange their reading and read other people's stories, they are able to understand. And if students fail to do this, I count it as plagiarism, that they Google translated. It's not their own word. So my students all know how to mark them correctly when they use Google Translation. So before the project, you all need to do is to collect the magazines. I have a good collection of them. I started at the beginning of the year, or you can have students bring in what they have. It can be used, not new, or they print their own pictures. And then I purchase the folders ahead of time. Each students get one folder. During the project, I start the floor plan in the class. So I explain to the students what is needed to be done. And also it's a good thing for them to discuss and compare their project to their floor plan to other their friends. They really enjoy that. At the end of the floor plan, I probably spend the first class, a whole class, it's about 40 minutes. And then the second one, probably half class. If the students are not done, I give them another day, and I do a gallery walk. So each student will put their floor plan on their table, and they will walk around the classroom, and then they will give each other feedback. I really like your house because it has a lot of different rooms or the outdoor area, and maybe make a suggestion. I would love to have a balcony or a patio or something. And then after this is done, I explain how they should write their essay. And so I explain to students, I don't want just a list of things. Instead, I want them to give me more descriptions. For example, what color, what size, is it big, small, their relative locations when you walk into the room, um, what is in the middle, on the right, on the left, what is next to what. And so more description, not just give me a running list, instead saying, there are ABC in the room. And then the writing part will be done at home. Another thing that I would like to share is the rubric that I use. So let me get into this. I use can do statement as a rubric. So this is more student friendly language that know exactly what they will be graded on. For example, the floor plan, the first rubric I can design a well thought out floor plan, which includes 6 different rooms and or outdoor areas. The writing part, that I can describe a location of my dream house and explain why, or I can describe the nearby facilities in my ideal community and activity that I can do there. So this way, students knows exactly what they will be graded. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.